Today, we will discuss about something which is a passion, a status symbol, as well as a necessity for modern humans. It is a part and parcel of our lives and so deeply ingrained in our lifestyles.
It is cars.
The moment you hear the word car, your mind starts visualizing SUVs in extreme and impossible terrains, or hypercars in that perfect racing track, or simply run-of-the-mill car for your daily commute. But where or how are mythology and cars connected?
Well, to get there, let's play a game. Let's test your knowledge about cars. Tell us, what is common between Aston Martin Vulcan, Maserati, Lamborghini Asterion, Ford Mercury, and Skoda Yeti? Well, it is not the year of release, or the type of vehicle, or the performance of each. Then, what is common?
Well, for folks who guessed it right, that it is a mythological reference, brownie points to them. And do treat yourselves to a brownie.
For this episode, we have assorted a few for you. Let's start with Aston Martin Vulcan. One of the most advanced and outrageously beautiful designs ever in the history of car making, this car is an ode to the Roman god of fire, Vulcan, who is also the patron god of artisans and craftsmen. He is also said to have invented metalworking and forging. Another fact is that although immensely adept at his craft, Vulcan is considered to be one of the ugliest gods, a trait which, thankfully, the car does not adhere with.
Next is Lamborghini Asterion. Lambo has a history of naming their cars after famous bulls. This particular model, Asterion, which serves as the platform for Lambo's entry or foray into the hybrid and EV segment, is named after no ordinary bull, but it is derived from a bull out of mythology. Remember Minotaur? He was known as Asterion in Crete. Despite the fact that he is a monster, one needs to understand that even his birth was a result of enmity between Poseidon and Minos. No matter what, Asterion was a force to be reckoned with, and is definitely the idea behind this naming.
Coming to Ford Mercury. Back in the days, around 1920s and 25s, Ford and Lincoln were the two car manufacturers serving customers at the end of the spectrum. While Ford was extremely affordable, Lincoln personified luxury and opulence. However, there was nothing catering to the majority of the segment, which was the middle class. They needed something that was better than Ford, but at a price which was lesser than Lincoln. And drum rolls, enter Mercury, which combined best of both the worlds. Now, who is Mercury in mythology? It is the same as Hermes or Narad, that is, a messenger, a herald of the gods. He acts as a mediator between the mortals and gods. Also, with his winged feet, he can travel instantaneously between worlds and realities. So, does the name now make sense to you? Let us know in the comment sections below.
And finally, to Skoda Yeti. Yeti is a mythical ape-like creature who inhabits the frost-biting and impossible heights of Himalayas. It is believed to have adapted to the extremes of height and temperatures, with fur as thick as that of a bear and heights of above 8 feet. These mythological beings normally avoid being spotted by humans and any interaction per se. Despite being immensely powerful and versatile, they are normally gentle. But if you catch them in the wrong mood, they can rip you apart with their raw power. Guess the name of the vehicle now makes sense. Being Skoda's first foray into the SUV market, I cannot think of a name which would have been more apt.
I can go on and on and on, but I guess I'll have to leave it here. Meanwhile, if you find about mythological references which are there in a lifestyle, let us know in the comments section. We might take it up in the forthcoming episodes.
And as always, we will reiterate that sit back, think and figure out the myriad mythologies engulfing our everyday lives. Let's realize that these time transcendent mythologies are still influential in our current lives.
Namodayam
Eva
Eva Satyam.
Satyam.